All right, bro. I don't know if the angle looks good. I don't know if this is going to be a fucking good. I haven't done a podcast in a while, bro. It's been a while.
When's the last time you did a podcast?
I don't remember. A few months ago, actually. But like usually I don't use my own setup. I get like professionals to come in and like fucking pimp everything out. So I hope it looks good. I hope
That's
the lighting looks good.
That's such a fucking hard ass comment. Like, yeah, I usually don't use my $100,000 worth of camera gear setup.
I don't have $100,000 of camera gear anymore, dude. I have like maybe 20
anymore.
You know? No, dude, I got rid of it all. But here we are, man.
We're here.
Just welcome to Toronto, dude.
I'm happy to be here, Justin. Thank you so much for inviting me.
Bro,
it's been a great time.
So I have a question. Did you know who I was before you got here?
No. I saw one reel of you on a yacht, and my boy Demond was like, this dude is so up. My boy Demond was actually managing my DMs because I would have not seen your message.
Oh, got it.
If he did not
I
send
did
it
DM
over.
you, I don't have my phone with me, bro. But I did DM you, like when I saw what you were doing, I was like blown the fuck away. Because like, you're kind of like a new school PUA guy, right?
I'm super new school, yeah.
I'm like, I would call myself old school, but I'm like, I've learned from all the old school guys and I'm like, been in that old school kind of scene for a while. You know what I mean? So like, when I saw what you were doing, I was blown the fuck away because it's not even just the fact that you're doing a cold approach on Instagram and going viral from it, but it was like the fact that the pendulum it went so feminist and so weird. It went all the way back to like red pill to the point that like doing pickup and doing cold approach now is like normal. Yeah. It's kind of cool. It's like, it's fucking dope.
It's a super normalized thing and I'm super happy about that.
No, but like, dude, you don't understand. Like feminism canceled fucking cold approach pickup for many, many years.
I remember the Me Too movement. I didn't see the inside of it, but I
understand why that had to happen. Like I get it, right? But the whole point is like, like being social there was like a war on men being social.
Super war.
Right? But now it's becoming cool, especially with what you've done. Cause I don't think, so for those who don't know who Tristan is, first of all, guys, welcome back to the Justin Marc channel on YouTube. You know, I know I've been doing a lot of non-podcast content, a lot of coaching content, vlogs, travel vlogs. It's been a while since I did a podcast. And Tristan, I'm really happy to meet you, man, because not only are you cool as fuck, I love your content, and your game's fucking tight. Like I pimped with you for the last few nights, and bro, your game's tight. You have pulled to my penthouse now 2 nights out of 2 nights in a row, which is fucking amazing. Good job. Your game's tight. You're the real deal, which is great. But why you stand out to me? Like I feel like anyone can learn to get laid. Why you stand out to me isn't just because you know how to get girls and you have a beautiful girlfriend and you're living this amazing lifestyle. But the reason you stand out to me, and I want to do a fucking podcast with you, is because like, bro, what you've done is you started something insane. Like you've started a movement, bro. Like with the Riz glasses, you know,
the Riz glasses,
the Meta Smart glasses, right? You were the first guy, and you started this on New Year's of 2024, January 1st, 2024, right? You started posting in-field pickup videos from your glasses, right? And how many Instagram followers you have now?
I'm at 1,050,000, like 56,000.
So we're at October 1st of 2024 today.
That is exactly October 1st.
It's been 9 months. You hit 1 million followers in 9 months. That is actually sooner than that, right? It was like what, 6 months?
It was 7 months, yeah.
That's fucking
7
insane.
months in.
Like that's not normal. And why I think it's fantastic is because there's been a lot of people copying you. And a lot of these guys don't necessarily have the best game. They don't have the best tools. So I look at these guys, I'm like, man, I'll run circles around these guys. However, the fact that they're going out, pushing their comfort zone, filming themselves getting rejected, embarrassed, posting online, building business from it, which is awesome because I'm a huge entrepreneur, but also, you know, inspiring others to get out of their comfort zone, stop being so antisocial, especially with, you know, what happened those lockdowns over the last 4 years, you know, 4 years ago until like about 2 years ago. I think a lot of people in North America, in the West, they just never got social again. It's like, you know, you're forced to kind of stay home for a couple of years. And then, I mean, like, dude, I don't think I ever recovered. After 2020, after 2021, I don't think I ever fully recovered in terms of my social skills, man. You know? And so I love what you're doing because you're just so unstifled, so open, so vibrant. And I mean, let me ask you this. So how did you get started? What's your story here, man? Like, I know we were chatting a little bit the other day and I was like, fuck, I want to get a podcast with you, man. How did you start? Like, how did you get into like game? Like, how did that happen?
So my boy Johnny Cruz, when I was living in San Diego in 19 turning into 2020. I was always down to get girls. Like I saw dudes on YouTube. I can't remember this dude's name, but he was on 6th Street in Austin, Texas, picking up girls. And he was like, bro, I could for sure do that. So I was living with my boy, Johnny Cruz in Stephen De La Cruz's downtown loft. This guy actually got 30 years in prison recently. Crazy fucking story about like and stuff like that. But my boy Johnny Cruz, he was my videographer when I went down and started doing like interviews / kissing girls on the mouth in public, like random stuff, because I saw these other dudes in 6th Street doing it. And we come back and Johnny was a like firm studier of the game and like everything that came with the game. He's like, Tristan, do not read the game. It'll ruin you. You are such a natural. And like, I didn't understand the term natural at the point. You are such a natural. Do not read the game. And I'm like, dude, now I want to read the game. Now I want to read it more than fucking ever. So this is 2019. I didn't read it until about 2020. And I gained like 1 or 2 things. But by that time, I already had like 250 girls under my belt. Because I just like was just filling this internal hole of wanting to get more sex, more validation, more, and really having sex for the wrong reasons. But I got good at finding it for the wrong reasons, whether it was right or wrong reason. So just before that, actually, dude, I was telling you about how I got arrested and started selling solar panels door to door with like, you know, ankle monitor and I was on house arrest. I was decent at getting girls like through high school, and then in college I kind of got decent in the dorms. But when I really got good at talking to people was when I started selling solar panels door to door and like having a system kind of behind like the madness of energy that I had. And that allowed me to transfer over to going kind of door to door with women, like getting rejected, success. Boom. All right. Now it's an addiction. Now it's fun. Now it's a game. So my opening to game didn't come until 2019. 2020 started to explore, and then I wanted to coach it. I wanted to teach it, but I didn't feel confident enough to be able to like replicate what I could do. I didn't even feel like the girls that I was getting were high enough quality in 2020 to like really make a business out of it. And I was living in San Diego, and I was in the same business mastermind with Jared Syke Lawrence. Shout out to Jared Syke Lawrence, and he was making really good business coaching it. And I wanted to like get in on the inside, but I didn't feel confident enough. So I left that on the back burner until January 1st of this year, when I went on Instagram and I saw It's Polo Kid. Shout out to it for everybody watching at home that is questioning like why I got into it this time around, was because I was watching It's Polo Kid. And in all honesty, he's gotten so much better. When he had 400K, I watched his videos. I said, if this fucking guy is doing it, there's no way I'm not doing it either. Because he had just such bold, brazen confidence, but it was just like kind of like brute forcing his phone into these girls' faces. So like, if this guy has 400K, there's no way I'm not doing it. So I got the glasses December 31st, January 1st, I made the first video with them. And then from that point, it's been up.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
I mean, bro, mad respect. So like you've had a whole journey, and bro, we were talking for a couple of hours the other day.
Yeah.
And like you have a whole backstory. I think a lot of people see someone who just overnight became successful,
sure,
especially in the dating market, and they're like, you're lucky, or you popped off out of nowhere. Right. And like, I remember seeing your content. I was like, holy shit, this guy's doing like pure raw cold approach pickup. And that's how you met your girlfriend, right?
Yeah. That's exactly what I remember.
So how long have you been together?
We've been dude, it's going to be 6 months today, actually, as the filming of this, podcast. I could give her a call and say, happy 6 months.
I saw that you guys were like traveling the world together. I saw that she was like, bro, you guys like really like, you guys are in love. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah, dude.
And how did you meet her?
So I met her literally doing the videos. I was walking with my boy Bobby Van Dyke. Shout out to my boy Bobby. But he was like, I wasn't even planning on really filming that day, but he was like, bro, there's this like super bad girl like walking up the beach right now. I tried to talk to her, but her earphones were in. So I was like, all right, cool. I'll take on the challenge. I'm down for it. And I see her walking, smoke show, Argentinian girl. And I was like, I had like a little bit of like a frog in my throat because she was beautiful. So I walk up to her and I say, you have the eyes of the devil, but the body of an angel. You look dangerous. And she like took her earphone out. She's like, huh? And I was like, tú tienes los ojos de un diablo, pero el cuerpo de un ángel. The same thing in Spanish. She's like, oh, what? And then from that point on, we hung out like every single day. We went to Bali together.
Wow, dude.
Yeah, so pickup works. Pickup actually works.
I mean, bro, there's a reason I've been doing it for fucking 12 years. Right. You know? Like, I've literally taught this to thousands of guys. I can't even count how many fucking... Sometimes I think I'm actually even better at coaching than I am getting laid. Like, I've done really well with fucking my game career and the results I've had. But it's insane how much I've replicated this in other guys. Like, I've seen it. And every time I see like a student who hasn't ever been with a woman and then all of a sudden they're losing virginity from a cold approach, or like some dude who can't fucking talk to girls and all of a sudden he's got 4 girls' Instagrams and goes on a date and gets laid. It's like breaks his 3-year dry spell. Like, it's just so mind blowing to me. Like, I find it crazier seeing that than my own results. You know, it's interesting. But seeing you, like, fuck, dude, you literally met your like possibly the future mother of your children.
Yeah, truly.
From a cold approach. And like, she's beautiful. Like, you guys get along. It looks like you're fucking madly in love. You guys have a great, healthy relationship. She's an entrepreneur as well, right? She's like successful.
Yeah. She has an online coaching program.
That's awesome.
Yeah, she crushes it. She crushed it like a multi-day webinar recently. Murdered it. Like big boy numbers.
That's insane.
Big boy numbers.
And it's crazy. Like, you just met this like super high quality woman from doing a fucking pure raw cold approach. Like, dude, that's amazing, right? And so like, I just love what you do, bro. Cause it's, I mean, over the year, bro, I've been in cold approach for fucking over 10 years.
I want to ask you about.
I remember my first cold approach.
You remember your first? Let me hear this,
buddy. It was fucked. Cause, I mean, dude, I remember when I was 13 years old, I walked with this chick in, elementary school, Jessica. We're still friends actually to this day. I still have her on social media. And, dude, it was so embarrassing. Cause, I just remember asking her like, Jessica, do you want to go out with me? And she's like, no. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, oh my God, stab in the heart. Cause I didn't understand how to pick up girl. And dude, it took me like weeks to build the courage. And like, I didn't even think she was cute. I didn't want her. I just wanted a girlfriend so people thought it was cool. You know?
Yep.
It's
been there.
And it's funny because many years later when I first started learning game, like formally, I started learning game, cold approach, social skills, social dynamics. And I mean, me and her became friends. And I was at a party. I was doing like a little beach party. And I had a girlfriend at the time. And I remember Jessica tried to kiss me. Like, it's been years. It must have been like fucking, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 years went by. And she tried to kiss me. And I'm like, no. And I mean, it was a weird, satisfying moment. Me and her, and it's funny because I always, I see her like birthday parties here and there. And we like catch up here and there. And I always reference like, you're the first girl I ever asked out. You rejected me so fucking hard. And I'm like, glad it happened, dude. Because all that like pain of like not getting access to women. Like, I understand you were very charismatic. Were you always charismatic?
No, because I have a similar Jessica story as well.
Dude, like I had social anxiety. Like I had such bad social anxiety that like I would starve myself. Like, it was fucked up. Like,
really?
Like, not just with women, bro. Like, like with people. Like, I was so fucking shy. I had such bad social anxiety that I wouldn't even speak to people. Like, I couldn't even leave the house, man. Like, I would skip school because I would get like bullied because like I had such bad social anxiety. People would like pick on me, and I would like couldn't even stand up for myself because I was so shy, right? And it caused me so much depression, which caused me to just like stay home and play video games, and I just wouldn't eat. I was just like, dude, just fucked up. Like, it was like a rough childhood, just like mental illness. You know what I mean? Yeah. All because of social anxiety. You know, the social anxiety led to like fucking just being like antisocial, which led to like me having depression, which led to me like just playing video games, being addicted to video games, and then not eating and shit. It's just like it like fucks you up, you know. So that's why I'm like so passionate about teaching dating and social skills. Like, not in dating, just social skills, because at least dating. But not even just that, pure raw cold approach, right? Because I mean, bro, like we've been hanging out the last couple of days, and bro, we get along great. Like, it's really refreshing.
It's super
fucking
good.
awesome.
Super good.
It's really refreshing, dude. At my level where I'm at, dude, like, it's so fucking uncommon that I meet guys who are social competent and cool and fun to hang out with and fun to go pick up girls with.
You're a damn good wingman, bro.
Thank you
are a, like, what, off camera, I've told you this, but like your dynamic of bringing your wing into the interaction is, I admire it. Truly.
Sunday night was good, man. We had a great time.
Like, it was a good time. It was a real good time, bro.
I met you. Next thing we're on a table with Fruity Tube and like fucking 25 hot chicks and like bottles popping and shit. And it's like, take your pick, bro. Take your pick, whoever you want. Like, I don't even care. I was just kind of like trying to mentally prepare for boot camp and didn't really give a fuck, dude, to be honest. But it's cool. It's a cool lifestyle, man.
I want to hear about your first approach. If you said you remember your first approach.
Fuck, there was like a few. Okay, I was on the Go train. This is like my first raw approach. I was 16 years old. I just got, dude, so remember I was like addicted to video games, right? I was playing this game called RuneScape, and dude, like I maxed out my character.
Oh yeah, I remember OSRS. Hell yeah, bro.
Dude, I had a Santa hat.
You had a Santa hat?
I had a Santa hat, I had a 100 mil cash stack, and a Santa hat. And dude, it was funny because I don't know what the fuck. I guess I was underslept or super tired. This summer of 2012. Okay, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, summer of 2012. And dude, I had a Santa hat. I was balling. And my childhood best friend, Aaron, we used to play together. We used to like PK, like fucking fighting people in the wilderness and shit and whatever. Right. And dude, I don't know what the fuck happened. I was like showing someone my Santa hat and like I accidentally clicked the upset trade and I gave it to them. And I just remember thinking, what the fuck? So I shut my laptop and I was like, fuck. And I was like, either I kill myself because it was like 6 years playing RuneScape,
sure,
you know, or like I just got to get a life. So I remember one of my buddies from school told me the Canadian National Exhibition is hiring for like summer staff. So I just applied for a random job and I got a job at the Lost and Found. And bro, it changed my life. It's crazy. Like I've always been a big advocate of like not having a job and just like hustling, being an entrepreneur and stuff like this. But this was like my first job I've ever had in my life. I was 16. I applied for it and you got an interview. And here's what was crazy. Bro, like I was really shy, right? But think about the average 16-year-old. Like they're shy.
In
right?
today's day and age, they're extremely shy.
I was more confident than the other people in the interview. So I walked in there, you know, guns blazing. I had a good interview and they fucking hired me. You know, I was competent. I was more competent than the people there. And, you know, I was able to sell myself into fucking getting the job. So I got this job at the Canadian National Exhibition. It's like this annual fair kind of amusement park thing they do for like 3 weeks every year at the end of summer in Toronto. And it was crazy because like I'm working on Lost and Found. Also, I'm speaking to people every day. I'm helping people. I was working on Lost and Found to like help people find their lost phone. Helping like, dude, I was like dealing with like lost kids and shit, and like helping people like find like lost items, car keys, like all this random bullshit, right? Sure. But because I was speaking to people every single day, very like customer service style, I started just developing this natural confidence, right? All of a sudden, I had like cute female coworkers. They liked me. They wanted to hang out after. Like it was cool. I was like, wow, this is kind of like I have friends. This is awesome. Like I felt like I fit in. And it's like now, like it's like I'm brought out of my day-to-day routine of like high school or like playing video games, like the family dynamic or church or whatever I had growing up, right? And it was crazy. So I remember being on the train, heading back one night after work, right? And dude, it like I don't know how to explain it. Something came over me. I see this beautiful woman. She's in her 20s. She's like she's like the train, not like the train driver, but she's like the chick on the radio, like talking about what stops next, whatever. She must have just been like, I don't know, she must have been like a few years older than me. But dude, I had to talk to her. Like, bro, you don't understand. I had to. Like, dude. I was looking at her. I was like fantasizing. I was a virgin, right? I'd never even kissed a girl, and I'm fantasizing of the thought of like, oh my god, if I could walk up to this woman, and I could probably have a conversation with her, and I could probably talk to her, and maybe she'll like me. And if she likes me, oh my god, maybe I'll convince her to get off the train. Maybe we'll go like have sex in the bushes or something like that. And
that was the thought process.
It's just like, but dude, I couldn't talk to her. I just like, it was a 40-minute train ride. I just stared at her for like 40 minutes, and I was just like looking back and forth. I'm sweating. I'm pulsing for 40 minutes, bro. My heart's beating. I'm just freaking the fuck out. Like oh my god, my train stop's about to come, dude. It's been like 38 minutes. I'm like 2 minutes left. I see my fucking stop, and I'm like, I gotta do it. And I just walk up to her. I'm like, so, long night? She's like, she yawns. She's like, oh yeah, oh my god. She's just talking to me.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, holy shit, dude. I got off the train and I literally felt like I'd won the fucking lottery, bro. I don't even know how to explain it. I was so fucking happy. Like I was just, dude, I was the happiest I'd ever been my entire life. And bro, that was the year I started drinking. That was the year I started going to like high school parties. You know, in hindsight, my high school was pretty badass, dude. Like it was very liberal, very open. We do these like beach parties, like over the train tracks. We would do parties at people's houses and people's basement stuff. A lot of drinking. I would stand outside the liquor store, do something called shoulder tapping. I'd get like older dudes like fucking buying me liquor and shit. Yo, can you buy me some beer, bro?
Hey,
like,
bro.
You know, I have $10. Can you buy me a 6-pack, right? And dude, so I go to these parties and I would get wasted. I get blackout drunk, and it caused me a huge issue, drinking issue. But that's kind of how I got in the game. And all of a sudden, I'm like fucking talking to people. I'm talking to girls. I'm being social, right? And after about like a year of just like getting blackout drunk at random parties, I was like, dude, I have to like learn proper social skills.
Yeah.
So I started going downtown Toronto and just doing cold approach, you know, and just like it was terrifying, bro. It was terrifying. I was so bad at it. I was so fucking bad. But then I figured out the way to get good is you just got to do it every single day. So I tried something called a 30-day challenge, and bro, dude, my life changed immediately. Like I went from having like almost no friends. Like the last year of high school, I kind of just from drinking and naturally talking to people, I came like naturally social, right? I was arguably popular, but I still didn't get any girls. And just from 30 days of speaking to strangers, I lost my virginity to a chick who had a crush on me. I had like 2 girlfriends, which is fucking nuts. Within 3-4 months, I had sex with. I got a second year job at the Canadian National Exhibition. I had sex with a girl from work.
Nice.
And then I started college and I smashed a chick in like the first week of school. And I was like, holy fuck. I was like 17. I had 3 body count. I was like, damn. You know, I couldn't believe like this is possible. And now these things I was fantasizing, you know, like smashing the chick that I talked to on the train, like were happening. Like now the chick who works at the CNE who's like selling pizza, I just like flirt with her. Next thing you know, like we're smashing, hooking up with each other in like a park. And it was like these things were coming to reality. And now it's like, it's crazy. Like, you know, I'm fucking 28 years old now. I'm turning 29 next week. And I mean, dude, I've been like over 500 women, traveled the whole fucking world. I've been fucking just like, I've had like the dream girlfriends. Dude, the girls I've dated, it's like, I was thinking about this, right? Like I was thinking about like my 2nd grade crush or like my 8th grade crush or whatever, right? And like sometimes I go on Instagram, I'll search up these old girls from the past, whatever, and dude, they're like ugly. I'm like, this is the bitch I had a crush on?
Oh my God, that hard realization.
You know what I mean? Or like like even this girl who broke my heart 2.5 years ago, like I see her at the club every weekend, she was hitting on me. And I'm like, dude, this girl broke my heart. Like, what the fuck? I was out with Shitej, Iron Man Lifestyle. And I was like, yo, dude, this girl broke my heart 2.5 years ago, put me through therapy. And he's like, this bitch, she looks like she's a crackhead. And I'm like, well, she was hot 2 years ago, and now she's expired, right? And the girls I get now are just so fucking hot. And then you compare that to like the girls I couldn't even get before. And it's like, what the fuck? You know? And it's just, this journey has been so phenomenal. Like, dude, I'm like constantly mind blown. Like every time I pull a new chick, I'm just like, she's hotter than the last. I like her more. I have like 2 different women I'm seeing right now. Dude, I broke up with 3 of, so like last year I had like 5 girlfriends at most. But I was in 3.5. I was for over a year. She's my side chick, best friends. They both had my name tattooed on them. It was great. It was like, I was living the dream. It was the best time ever, you know?
That sounds like a good time.
And when I broke up with them, I was super depressed. When I broke up with like months of depression. She's my side bitch, but she was like one of my best friends.
Sure.
I broke up with her, she was like literally my best friend, you know? I didn't want to break up with these girls, but they violated my personal boundaries. I had to let them go. Right. And like, and then you think, oh man, that's such good relationships. I'm not going to find a better girl. And then the women I'm dating now are even more beautiful, more well-behaved, more elegant, more classy, building better relationship with them. You know what I mean? So it's just like the journey never stops. You know, it's just such a fucking phenomenal thing. And they're like, one of the girls I'm dating right now, like I took her virginity. Oof. You know, and she's 5'11", I'm 5'4". And I'm like, I wonder, dude, you know the best part?
What?
She has an Australian citizenship. She can get El Salvadorian, Ecuadorian citizenship. It's like, dude, like hypothetically, if I'm not saying I want to get married or anything like that, but like hypothetically, like in the back of my head, if I ever wanted to settle down and run away from this crazy lifestyle, it's like, bro, I got like passports now in 5 countries and shit.
There you go.
You know what I mean? And like, it's cool, dude. Like, you know, that's the power of game though. Like it's fucking nuts. Like if you were to, you know, if you just decided, yo, I want to move to Argentina with my girl, like you could do that tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's like why I love game is it gives you options. It gives you options, right? Not only do you get to pick and choose like the woman that you want to love from abundance, the future mother children from abundance, but like you don't even have to choose just one woman. You know, you can travel anywhere in the world and just be whoever you want to be. You know, so like it was never really, dude, when I got in the game, bro, it wasn't even about getting laid. It wasn't even about being able to fucking fuck that chick from the train. It was about being able to be the guy who's trying. It was about developing the social skills and the confidence to try in the first place, because 99% of guys aren't trying. But I wasn't thinking about 99% of guys. I was thinking about, I just felt like such a bitch and I just wanted to do it. I just wanted to push my comfort zone. I just wanted to do things that are out of my comfort zone. I just want to speak to people that I want to speak to. I wanted to talk to that hot girl at fucking McDonald's. Yeah. You know, I wanted to like, there's just like big amusement park in Canada's Wonderland. And I remember I must have been like 16. And dude, I wasn't a bad looking guy. Like girls would hit on me. It was obvious. You know, I remember when I went to Disneyland when I was like 13 with my parents, and they kept pointing out how the girls kept checking me out. I remember when I went to Texas when I was like 12, I was living there for a bit. My family there for summer, I was living there. And dude, like I'll go out and the girls are just staring at me, you know? And like, it's like obvious that like I just had natural attraction from other people of my age, you know? And I remember being at Canada's Wonderland, this chick like comes up to me and starts hitting on me, and I just was awkward as fuck and I didn't know how to react. You know what I mean? And like, so like, she obviously was attracting me and hitting on me, but like a chick cold approached me. So like I had all these opportunities of women who were into me, dude. Like even in high school, the popular girls, I remember like my first week of high school, there's a girl I had a massive crush on. And funny enough, I searched up on Instagram. I don't think she's that cute anymore, but I was obsessed with this girl in high school.
Never is that cute afterwards.
Dude, she was trying to flirt with me like the first month of high school, until she realized I was just an awkward fucking nerd. and like when you have bad soul skills, it's just you're telling the people in your life like what your status is, you know, and then they categorize you as like, okay, this guy's some like beta male, you know, so then you'll never have an opportunity, you know. Versus if you just had the confidence and the charisma from the get-go, you know? And so for me, it was always about developing that charisma. So what was that journey like for you, man? Because, I mean, like, you weren't always charismatic, right? You were always confident. Like, how did you develop that?
So I used to play RuneScape as well, like back in the day. For people that don't know, in 2021, I was a Super Smash Brothers commentator. I used to go to tournaments and commentate Super Smash Brothers, but that was after, you know, I started getting girls and whatnot. But I remember my whole journey of games started in middle school. I had no style in middle school. I'd wear oversized white t-shirts, church pants, and have a terrible haircut. I had no style whatsoever. And I told my parents, hey, I want to, you know, get a skateboard because all the skateboarders have girlfriends. And I want to have a girlfriend too. I was like, this age that I want to start talking to girls. And they're like, yeah, we'll get you a skateboard. And then I got a skateboard, and then I still wasn't getting any girls. But I was like, oh, you know, I like skateboarding. Skateboarding's pretty sick. So freshman year comes of high school, and I changed my style completely. Like in high school, you could wear hats. In middle school, you couldn't wear hats. And then this is when skinny jeans became popular. So I changed my style pretty much a 180. I started wearing skinny jeans, the same shoes that I was wearing, but like cooler shirts and then a hat. And I watched the girls' attention to me change from 8th grade to 9th grade. Same kid. But I remember, I think her name was literally Shaniqua. There's a black girl. She's like, oh, Tristan got cute now. He got style. I remember her saying that the first week of freshman year, and I was like, man, buddy, let's go. And from that moment on, I kind of like took revenge on the girls, like not necessarily on the girls that I felt like I wasn't getting, but just girls in general. Like, you didn't like me before, now I'm going to be a heartbreaker. And I was like, date girls for a week and then break up with them, date girls for a week and then break up with him.
So hold on, thought. What age did you lose virginity?
I lost my virginity spring break of sophomore year of high school, which would be either 14 or 15.
It's pretty early, man.
But dude, crazy, dude, I made a YouTube video about this. I fucked one of my really good friend's girlfriends because she was just hoeing. She was, damn, dude. Yeah, bro, that's a whole fucking story we got. But I lost my virginity to my homegirl's girlfriend.
How do you feel about that now?
I mean, I still wish that I tell guys that are virgins now, make sure your first one is something that you actually respect and you care about. Because guys in my coaching program, they'll be like, Tristan, you know what? I just want to get a girlfriend. I'm like, all right, let's go behind 7-Eleven. There's a crackhead right there that will gladly be your fucking girlfriend. And they're like, no, that's not what I mean. I'm like, okay, well then you want something of quality. And this first experience that I had essentially was just not of quality. But to speak on it, and the reason I kind of got to game was because my boy Kyle Caratini, he was a player, and I thought he was cool. He was a skateboarder. He got girls. He was hooking up with girls. So I fucked my other homeboy's girl, not out of spite to my homeboy whatsoever. I just wanted to lose my virginity in order to impress this other older guy named Kyle. You might watch this, you might not, Kyle, but you know I love you to the day that we hit the casket. But that was my first like sexual experience with somebody, was like, hey, let me just fuck my homeboy's girlfriend.
Did you guys ever have like a beef about that?
So he definitely didn't like it, but he understood that his girlfriend was hoeing. And then Kyle fucked the same dude's girlfriend as well. And that was like the ending point of that, their two relationship of the homeboy and the girl.
Sounds like a shit show, man.
Bro, this is fucking Hemet, California.
Oh my God.
But yes. But dude, the year before that, the 8th grade going into 9th grade.
Like, dude, your buddy got red pilled and he's like 15.
Bro.
That's brutal, dude. Holy shit.
I don't think he ever recovered, brother. honestly, like that's my dog, but I didn't see him. Like, I haven't seen him turn the corner of like, you know, getting to the other side of like male excellence. Like,
brutal, dude.
And you know, I'm not gonna say any names. If I doubt that he ever watches it. But if you do watch this, I hope that you know put in the effort to become the man that I know that you can become, and put in your potential. But I want to tell a quick story. When I was in 8th grade and we were on MySpace, I put up a fucking bulletin, not a direct message, not like I hit him as a bulletin, where all my followers can read it. And I confess my love for Nicolette. I confess my love for Nicolette publicly on a MySpace bulletin. And then going into 9th, or That was 7th grade going into 8th grade. That was my game at that point. So just to think like, oh, Tristan always had game. I did not always have game.
Like the come up story is just harsh, bro. It's just like, ouch. It's like, ouch.
And then this is how I know that I made it. Because junior or senior year, I went on a movie date with Nicolette, and we ended up kissing in the movie theater. And like you're like cloud nine, like we fucking made it moment when you talk to that girl on the train. That was my like I'm punching
That's
air,
great, dude. I love that shit,
bro.
That's awesome.
We made it. We made it.
That's good. But okay, so I mean, obviously we're much older now, in a different place in life. So
way older. Fuck.
You know, I know, dude. It's trippy because like I fucking just time goes on and like what the fuck. But you know, it's crazy. Every year I just get more like fucking savage, more money, more resources, more successful women, like even better with girls every year.
Sure.
I'm at a point now like I don't even give a fuck. And bro, like it's we're in the last quarter. Like I'm averaging 100 chicks a year right now. And like while maintaining
2 a week
relationships.
is solid, bro. Yeah.
Dude, but like while maintaining multiple girlfriends, like that's fucking nuts. Like that's what I find crazy. It's like, you know, a lot of guys think you have a girlfriend, fuck a bunch of chicks. I do both, you know? But yeah, man, it's
if you
crazy.
have a girl that you actually care about, it's like you're either taking time away from chasing chicks and putting it into her, or the vice versa.
I think it's good to have a balance, bro. I love having a girlfriend. To be honest, bro, I've always had girlfriends. Like my whole journey in game, like I would say 80% of the time I've had a girlfriend. Like most of the time.
So that's like
but
respectable.
I mean, I'll still like smash other chicks and shit.
Sure.
But or like in times off where I'm completely single, like I just go crazy. I just feel like I'm happier when I have like stability in my life, you know?
Oh, my girl
too, man.
My girl has provided me with so much stability.
Bro, 100%.
Yeah, she's kept my head above water so well. She's a great team player. Like,
dude, I truly believe a man's at his highest potential, and this isn't like, I believe this is facts, right? When they have like a empowered woman who just loves them, and like pushes you to be the best. Like you got to push yourself to be the best version of yourself, right? But you can give a man a fish, he eats for a day. Teach a man a fish, he eats for a lifetime. So, I mean, a guy that knows game is just so much more powerful than a guy that does no game. It's just that simple. It's like a man who knows martial arts versus a guy who doesn't know martial arts. There's no competition.
There's no competition.
Like if you were to get in a fight, like let's say you've never done martial arts before, and you get in a fight with a guy who's done 10 years of fucking Muay Thai, like you're gonna get fucked up, you know? But it's like the equivalent of like someone who's been an entrepreneur for 10 years versus someone who's like working 9 to 5. It's like there's a whole different level of financial success. But learning game is very similar. You know, my buddy Luis, he said something really interesting. He said, you know, martial arts is for the smaller guy to be able to compete with the bigger guy. Like I'm 5'4", right? I did a little bit of martial arts, nothing crazy. But you know, if you're 5'4" and 125 pounds, like Floyd Mayweather, right? And you did martial arts for many, many years, you could fuck up a dude twice your size.
Sure.
If you did BJJ, you could fuck up a dude who's like 6'3". It doesn't matter, right? But the same way, I'm 5'4". If you put me in a room with a bunch of, you know, in high school, like the jocks here, they're called like hockey boys, right? I mean, bro, I could not compete at all. There was no chance, right? They had all the girls, right? Now you put me in a room with a bunch of like hockey guys. They're like fucking has-beens, like the finance bros. Like I'll take the girls.
Sure.
I take the girls. Come home with me, bro. Look what happened tonight. Fucking all the girls that were out with his promoter came back to our place. I pulled the 3 hot chicks in the entire venue, and you brought another group of 5 girls, and Michael's pumping and shaking the fucking guest room.
Bro, I was gonna say, I want to say the beginning of the podcast. Yeah, that boy has been in the room for a Michael.
Cool I've been mentoring Michael for the last 2.5 years, 2 years. He was a virgin 2.5 years ago. He's got 100 body count now.
Bro, it's right? 101, bro.
Isn't that insane? And like, bro, dude, the thing is, it's like he's so savage. He's so savage.
Bro,
he pulls every fucking night. You know, we pull like without trying every fucking night, dude. Like whenever we want. I have rolls over every single day. But the whole point is, you know, it's like you wouldn't be able to do that if you didn't know game.
Sure.
You know, it's like some jacked, good-looking 6'2" promoter brings these girls, and they go home with the guy that knows game. It's that simple, right? The guy doesn't know game, doesn't get any pussy. The guy knows game, like, and it's funny whenever, because Instagram's kind of a new audience. They don't have the backstory and the context of I've had this 10-year career in dating coaching and this whole journey, right? So I went super viral. I did over 600 million social media views in the last 12 months, bro.
I saw you. I saw you on a yacht with some beautiful girls. Dude, like my boy gets it.
Bro, that video alone did over 100 million views. that yacht video alone did over 100 million views. And by the way, that girls you saw, I smashed every single one of those. I had a harem, bro.
I believe you. I believe you.
But the whole point is like guys see that and they don't believe how it's possible. But the reason it's possible is because I learned game and did this and practiced this and practiced quality approach and practiced social game and practiced online dating and Tinder and Instagram and social media and club game and harem game. And I just practiced everything I could practice in game and relationships and having multiple relationships and put it all together so I could have like all these different experiences with women, all this different content with women. So I have this lifestyle where we're surrounded with women, you know? And then like, so it's really interesting because why I love your content is because like I just show the lifestyle of what happens once you know game. Like my social media on Instagram specifically is I show the lifestyle of what happens once you already have game. But I love your stuff because you're showing on how to get that lifestyle in the first place, which is so fucking awesome. And that's why you blew up in 6 months, dude. Because you're like indirectly helping so many guys get results with women.
And it's so beautiful. One of my favorite things about what I do is like when guys come up to me and they're like, wait, and I'm like, yeah, you've seen my videos. They're like, oh my God, bro, I follow you. Like, thank you so much. I get DMs every single day. Like, you help me increase my social skills. And that's the best fucking part of being viral.
Bro,
is
100%.
A positive influence.
Dude, I'll be honest with you, man. I fucking, like, if a guy comes up to me from YouTube, it's always like, I want to give them a hug. Because if they come up to me from YouTube, if they know me from YouTube, right? They're usually like a lawyer, a doctor, a software engineer, a high-level accountant. They make like $150K a year. They have a hot girlfriend. Like, I was hanging with this dude the other day who I met on the street. He's like watching my videos for 10 years. He drives a fucking Corvette, right? It's a sick car. And I was actually with the chick, and she's walking by. She's like, that's a sick car. And then we're hanging out like outside the club, and I know the dude in the car because he's a huge fan of my content. But if a guy comes up to me from Instagram, he's like some accent. He's like an idiot. He's like they're either like a young kid or like a teenager or some like frat boy type dude, or like some like fob or like some dude doesn't speak English and they're kind of socially calibrated and they walk up there in my personal bubble or they start like I'm like on a date and they come like they're like interrupting my date and I'm like respectfully fuck off. I'm like, hey man, fist bump. Like, I'll be respectful. I'll fist bump them, but I'm like, why is this fucking dude talk to me? Like what the fuck? He's just social retarded. Right? So like that's the beauty of like actually teaching guys because then you teach them social skills and then now when you meet them, it's like you have a bunch of friends who have high-level social skills. You know, that's like the beauty of teaching high-level social skills is when you meet people who follow that content, they all have competent levels of social skills. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah, no, I can relate so heavily. Like if you see me out and you see me, walking with a beautiful girl, do not say another one, Tristan, or oh, I see you, Tristan, another one. That shit doesn't fucking help anybody.
I had that shit and it's just embarrassing. Like I'm leaving the club and this guy's like, oh, I see you with all these girls, bro. You fuck all these bitches. I'm like, bro, oh my God, you're a fucking retard. Why would you say that?
Why would you
what
say
the
that?
Fuck? It's almost like they're trying to purposely cockblock you.
Bro, like with a big old smile on her
I do
face.
social media. I don't know that guy. Like, I don't know. He's a weirdo.
And
like,
now she's all skeptical because the red flags are going off. Like, oh, another one. I'm just another girl here. Like, bro, why do you feel the need to say that? Anyways,
it's funny.
You're not celebrated here. We throw tomatoes at you.
Being a social media influencer is such a double-edged sword.
Right.
On one hand, you can impact so many people, reach so many people, meet so many people. Right? I met a lot of great friends from social media. I met you through Instagram. Bro.
Yeah.
Dude, it's so random. I saw you in Toronto.
Met 3 days
when you
ago.
landed in Toronto, do you know who I was?
No, I did not know. I did not know you were here. I've seen your face before from your videos.
So you see my content, but you didn't know I was here.
I did not know
I DM'd
you.
you. I'm like, yo, bro, I'm in Toronto. Like, I do the club shit here. Come out, I'll take you out. We'll just fucking introduce you to people.
Yeah.
Right? And then we start chatting and we're doing all this cool shit. But like, bro, like, I'm like pretty well known in Toronto.
Oh
like,
yeah. I've seen, bro. I've seen you were Mr. Him out here.
Like, it's crazy because yeah, dude. Like, I only saw your stuff a couple months ago and I was like, fuck, this shit's dope. Like, I just love what you're doing for the community. You know, I like, bro. What's actually funny is like I don't actually watch most of your content because like, dude, I hate watching pickup infield content.
I hate watching pickup.
You know why? Dude. It's like imagine you're an accountant and then you go home after work and you watch like accounting videos, bro. Right? It's like my job is teaching dating, so like watching dating coach videos is like kind of boring. Like if I watch pickup infield now, like bro, when I was first doing game, watching pickup videos was awesome. Yeah, right. It's like super exciting. Eat popcorn, bro. You're studying it, right? It's like doing it for like fucking. It's like my 12th year doing game or some shit. Right, it's like watching pickup infield videos. It's like watching like paint dry. You know, I just want to play fucking Fortnite.
Yeah, we all know the end result.
I just want to like get a massage from a beautiful woman, and while I'm playing Fortnite and just chill and like, eat some fucking cheesecake and go to dinner.
I'm all about that. I just
go travel and
change Fortnite for chess.
You play chess?
I play chess.
Sick,
yeah,
dude.
Yeah.
I probably gotta do that, dude. I play way too much Fortnite. It's bad. It's fucking brutal.
Don't worry about it.
It's killing me, dude. But okay, so man, you've had a really, really interesting come up, and it's been so quick. It's been so fucking awesome, right? So let me ask you this: what advice would you give to guys who are just starting out a game, or like guys who are maybe not starting out? A lot of guys that actually watch my YouTube channel aren't even like starting out. They're not newbies. They're kind of like intermediate level a little bit. A lot of newbies, but a lot of guys are like intermediate, maybe even a little bit advanced. What advice would you give? Okay, so what advice would you give to guys that are intermediate? First of all, like I hope I'm not asking too much. I hope I'm not being too Just out of curiosity, like if you had to guess, how many girls do you think you've been with?
Under 600. And that's ambiguous to like maybe 5, it might be 4. Because I remember the time that I lost count, it was 120. After 120, it was just like, I'm not keeping count on this anymore. But so like I did estimations. It's like, hey, if you do 2 a week, that's 100 a year. Yeah. And if you do that pretty consecutively, it's like, all right, you can estimate anywhere from 60 to 100.
So how can a guy go from like, I don't know, like 5, 10 leg count, even like 0 leg count to 100? Like what piece of advice would you give?
You just have to watch your inputs. It's like I'm gonna make a video about this. There's a secret correlation, and they don't tell you this in math class, but there's a direct correlation to the number of approaches that you do to the amount of pussy that you get. It's like it's rocket science. It's rocket science,
dude. So I did, the 30-day challenge. I mentioned that earlier.
Yeah.
I did a 30-day challenge, and after that, I tried a 1,000-day challenge. I went up for 1,000 days in a row. I didn't miss a day. It was fucked. It was actually fucked.
You're dude, like demonic.
This
at
was
that
like
point,
2016 to like 2019, and then like I kept going until COVID hit. So I think I made like 1,200 days or something like that, right? But dude, it was nuts because like towards the end of it, like I was smashing 15 girls a month from cold approach, and I would count like it's like if I did 13 approaches, it'd be like 13 solid approaches, like not like half approach, but like 13 solid approaches. I'd put one girl home and fuck.
Yeah,
And it was like nuts. I was like, wow, like you can optimize yourself to that point. Dude, I'm not even close to that good now. Like my cold approach is not even close to that good. Because like online dating became more of a thing, especially in 2020, 2021. I did a lot of like more party stuff. When I got back to Toronto, I wanted to be able to do like game without getting canceled. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cause like the Daygame guys, dude, the Daygame guys get canceled here, dude. Like dude, Toronto was infamous for like PUAs getting canceled, guys doing game, doing cold approach getting canceled. So I aligned myself with the nightlife industry, became like the top club promoter in the city. And I kind of went that route, So let me ask you this. So, I mean, do you believe every guy should have at least a 50 body count before settling down with a woman?
I have never heard that rule before.
What do you think about it?
I mean, because here's the thing. When you say every man, I'm thinking about these dudes in the fucking hills of Uzbekistan. I'm thinking about, the kids from California.
Okay, let's say Western society, North America, Canada, the United States, Australia, New Zealand.
It would be preferred,
UK.
I think, if you're living in one of these societies, just to get the flavor of life, to go ahead and know what it is that you're giving up when you do decide, hey, I'm going to go ahead and commit to this one person, if you ever decide to live that lifestyle. If we're considering just Western culture, I think my biggest thing is the ability just to express yourself. Because if you don't express yourself, then you depress yourself. And
dude, I fucking love what you said just now, dude.
Yeah.
Because, bro, I see how open you are. I see how vibrant you are. And I'm like, dude, it's awesome. It's fucking awesome.
Just let it rip.
Everybody needs to live like that. Like you're so unapologetically yourself, bro. It's fucking great. I love it.
I appreciate that.
I fucking love it. Like, you're just like, you don't give a fuck when anyone says or thinks, and just like be able to express it. Because you're right. If you don't express who you are, you start feeling depressed because you're not expressing who you are.
Exactly.
So you're fucking doing amazing, dude. And it's like inspiring to see. And I love it. Because like, dude, bro, like I don't see that often anymore. I don't see a lot of guys going out and practicing this stuff actively, and so like I'm really happy we connected because it's always great hanging out with guys that are like fucking crushing it.
Yeah, hell yeah.
With social skills specifically. Like I have a lot of friends who are millionaires and they suck with girls. I have a lot of clients of mine that are ballers. Bro, most of my clients these days are millionaires. They're very like, that's how I made my money. I work with like most of my clients are rich as fuck. They make $100K a month, and they're like, dude, I had clients making $100K a month, virgin. I had a client who's multi-millionaire, running like an 8-figure business, but he's 44, 2 kids, and came out of a divorce, and then fucking, he hadn't been with a woman in a long time, and he had a girlfriend for a couple of years after that, and and I mean, we did boot camp, and he's been with like fucking a dozen women the last 3 months now, which is good. It's like what, like one a week? It's not bad, right? But that's the thing, like. It's like if you don't learn social skills, like you can be rich and lonely, If you don't learn game, like you can even be, what I find fascinating? You can even be like, you can get a lot of pussy and still be like socially inadequate, if that makes sense.
Sure.
Like you're not expressing yourself in the level you want to. Like I almost feel like I'm there now. Like I call this advanced approach anxiety, where it's like, imagine this, you have a girlfriend, right?
Sure.
So you get laid all the time, whenever you want, right? So because of that, you're not actively going out and practicing social skills. You're not being social because you stay home, you watch Netflix, you hang out with your girlfriend, play video games, you go to the gym, you work your job, and you hang out with your girlfriend. And then maybe you're not going out and being social. And so you start kind of falling back into like maybe like social anxiety. And like, I'm not necessarily saying I'm falling in that because I go out like a lot. But I instead of going out 7 days a week, I go out like maybe like 4 to 5 days a week now, maybe like 4.5 days a week, right? I don't go as hard as I used to, And I feel like I'm not expressing myself at like my fullest potential, even though like I still crush it and still like out there. I'm still like fucking nuts and still like meeting tons of people, right? Compared to like 99% of people. But it's interesting because like now, like imagine having 3 girlfriends and now you don't have the time to go out at all. You know, like last year, dude, I had a period of time where I had 5 girlfriends, and like not even like oh like girlfriends, like I was in it for 3.5. I was in it for a year. Like I was very serious with these girls. Like I met their family, like Christmas dinner, family dinners. Like it was like I was in serious relationship with these chicks.
Yeah,
you know, I had like I would say 2 serious relationships, 1 kind of serious relationship, and 2 like not serious relationships. Like but like kind of, they're still relationships. So it's like when you have 5 girlfriends, or like even like 3 serious girlfriends, 2 serious girlfriends, it's like how the fuck do you make time to go to cold approach? And I would still make as much time as possible, but while running a 7-figure business.
Forget it.
So while running a 7-figure business, a social media like fucking empire, and having multiple girlfriends, and doing a 6-figure nightlife company, you know, it's just like, that's what kind of killed me. So I just didn't have the time to run around and do cold approach at the level I wanted to. And it's like, now I'm like kind of just annoyed that I don't get to express myself at that same level because I don't have all that momentum, you know? So what advice would you give to me in order to fix that?
Hang out with me.
Fuck it. Let's fucking do it. Dude, I'll stay in Toronto as long as you want, bro. You got my fucking best friend. I'm like, fuck, we'll just keep pimping it, dude. It'd be fucking great.
For you specifically, the solution is because you've already crushing it, and I like hanging around people that crush it. It's just hang out with me because
I love that.
Like I dealt with the same thing too when I first started hanging out with my girlfriend. Like, you know, I was going out doing 4 videos a day, 5 videos a day, like posting 4 videos a day and going out and getting like 7, 8 clips a day. But when I got my girlfriend and this person just blew my mind and how great she was, I started to take that time that I was spending going out approaching and spending it with her. And then I watched a wave of kind of depression wave over me because the thing that I loved doing so much, expressing myself and meeting new people, I was now just with my girlfriend all the time, who just became my girlfriend and the first girlfriend I had in my adult life. Like my last girlfriend was in high school and I was 17, like girlfriend.
So over 10 years ago.
10 years ago. So, you know, this lifestyle that I built over the last 10 years of just being social was now invested in this other person. And I watched that depression wave over me. And I talked to her. I'm like, hey, I'm feeling kind of depressed. Like, I don't know what's going on. She's like, your name is Tristan Social. You need to go out and you need to film actively and you need to do this.
Dude, that's amazing that your girlfriend supports you at that level. That's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, dude, every girlfriend I've ever had also supported me to continue my journey of pickup. And like, it was kind of always an awkward conversation of like, hey, you know, I took this journey like 10 years ago and like I have to commit to it. Otherwise I just get depressed. Like,
I feel like
shit, how do you have that conversation? But they understand it and they love you. So they want what's best for you. Right. And dude, all my girls, all of them support it. They'll go, dude, they'll wing me. They'll fucking wing me with chicks. They'll fucking pull girls. They'll tell girls to come after party and stuff like that. It's fucking awesome. I pull girls with all my girls. It's fucking sick. You know, but it's just like, it's not the same as being like cold single and just pulling bitches like crazy. Dude, when I'm like, when I'm heartbroken, dude, I could do like 15 girls a week. Like it's fucked up. Like it's fucked. Like popping Viagra and pumping bitches. You know, it's fucking brutal. Like it's, you know, but fuck, man. It's just that level of freedom, dude. Because like, bro, freedom is like, that's what we all want as men. You just want to, like, why does every guy want to be rich? You want freedom. Why does every guy want to be rich? They want bitches. They want to flex on these hoes. Right? They want to have a good lifestyle.
He wants to fuck him where he wants to fuck him.
Yeah, exactly, dude. But then also you want the freedom to do whatever the fuck you want, right? But also it's like, why does every guy want to have the ability to get hot girls? It's freedom. It's like, so you can have the quality of women around you that you want to have around you, right? Why does every guy like want to go travel? It's the freedom aspect to do where the fuck you want, go wherever the fuck you want, you know? And so it's crazy how this kind of thing works. Like we all desire freedom, you know? And I'm very lucky that I choose, like I'm very picky with what women I choose to date. So I always choose very empathetic and understanding women that are 100% supportive with me, you know, being social, you know. But it's very common that a lot of guys, you know, fall into that trap of just being antisocial when they get girlfriends. Like, you know, what advice would you give to guys like that, like who aren't being social when they have a girlfriend?
When they have a girlfriend, man, here's the thing: you may not always have that girlfriend, so you have to understand. Because every action is an investment. Everything comes down to just an investment of time, energy, emotion. So when you're falling into that sequence of like, you know that you're being comfortable, you know you're being complacent with your girlfriend, just like people underestimate the power of a pen and a piece of paper and write down the pros and cons of having that girlfriend. Pro, consistent pussy. Pro, somebody that you like spending time with. Con, I'm not talking to people. Con, I haven't left my house outside of getting food or going to the gym in 1 month. Like realistically, take a look at the pros and cons and understand what it is that you're sacrificing. And
Dude, I'll be honest with you. I don't think it's even worth it. Like, bro, like even making money at a super high level, it's like great. You make all that money. Awesome. It's great to make money. I think entrepreneurship, investing, saving is fucking awesome. I think finance is awesome. You know, putting money away, making sure you're set for the future, right? You know, like fucking, what do you call it? Like how animals fucking, like squirrels like save nuts and for fucking winter. Like it's good to put money away. But then the thing is, it's like a lot of guys get stuck in that trap and then they just don't really focus on their social skills. They neglect that. And then I see them at like, they're like 36, 37, 40. And they're like, well, fuck, like I'm not getting laid. I don't have a girlfriend. I'm single. I'm like, well, yeah. Like, dude, I've been coaching I started coaching in 2014 and my business started in 2015. So I'm like 10 years into it now. And dude, like last year I worked with over 100 clients in person for 8-day boot camps. Okay. I did over 15 immersions last year, which is fucking insane. That's fucking bro, insane. Like, so you know what's funny? I didn't feel like I did that much coaching last year, but then I counted the days, right? Of how many days I was coaching. I did 15 immersions that were 8 days each. Right. So what was that?
You're
like
changing people's lives.
Oh yeah. 100%. But that's 120 days of coaching, but I also did one-on-one programs with some clients. Right. So like I did like a month with one client. So that's like, so that brings me like 150 days. Then I did like other one, like, so I think I literally spent more than half the year last year in 2023 in field with clients, like coaching, like more than 50% of my time, which is fucking insane. I don't remember. I think it was like, I don't know, something retarded. Like I ran the numbers and it was like, I think it was almost like 200 days out of 300 days of the year. I was like coaching in field. And I didn't think I was doing enough, but I was doing a lot, you know? And these are like really high level, really high paying VIP clients. Like, you know, a lot of these guys are like millionaires and they can't get pussy or they get divorced and like, it's like 8 years ago, like 5 years gone by since the divorce. He was in a 5-year relationship. So it's like, when's the last time you had sex with a new woman? 10 years ago, you know? And then they learn this shit and then all of a sudden they sleep with 12 women the next month. Right. And it's like, just by learning game, you know, it's fucking crazy. Like even, I mean, today you tag on my boot camp, right? So I started a new boot camp today. We have a bunch of guys, like a very, very full program. And dude, these guys are running around the streets of Toronto and like, bro, I didn't even realize how well they were doing. Like got like 5-6 Instagrams each. And I'm like, what the fuck? Right? It's like, what is it, 4 or 5 a.m. right now we're filming this because we just got back from the club, since we're at the club. And like, these guys are just crushing it. And it's like, it's just a simple decision that they make to just go and be social. Right? It's like, I'm not saying they didn't need the boot camp, right? It's only first day of the program, right? But it's like, it's almost like they needed me to give them permission to be the guy that they want to be. And like they needed to show, this motherfucker had to, like Matthew, one of the guys on boot camp, had to fly in from New Zealand. It's a fucking, 40-hour flight. That's a long across the world. That is a just to show up here and fucking be given permission that, hey, you can be social. You can be that guy. You can go fucking crush shit. And maybe some people actually need that. And that's why they have to fucking do it. Right? Like I understand that. Like maybe you do need someone to give you permission, right? Instead of like you can give yourself permission right now to go be social. Yeah. Right?
In my charisma course, I give you guys literally like it's a whole video. I say, "Oh, come here. I'm going to show you guys something." It's the permission to be social, cuz at one point in your life, more likely than not, somebody said, "Hey, don't do that," to you being social, and then you subconsciously just took that as the rule for how you're going to, act in your social situations. So the simplest way to do it is to look in your mirror and say, I give permission to be social. But if you need an asshole, older brother to tell you just to be social, go fucking be social, buddy.
What's the website for your course?
You could DM me the word charisma and I'll make sure that you get it. The website for the course is being under construction right now.
Cool.
DM me the word charisma and I'll get you and say that, you watch it from this podcast. It's just so I can show love to my fucking boy Jay over here. But somebody in your life said you shouldn't be social because there's somebody in their life told them that they shouldn't be social because somebody in their life said that they shouldn't be social. It's like this shitty.
It's like generational trauma, bro.
Generational
fucking trauma, dude.
Of fucking shitty social skills.
And you know what I find crazy is like the only times I find I want to be antisocial. It's like when I'm dealing with some sort of relationship trauma. It's like we bumped into someone early tonight. I'm like, yo, this dude fucking
I remember that.
We're walking by and I'm like, this guy's a piece of shit. I fucking hate this guy. He's like an ex-business partner who fucked me out of a shit ton of monay.
Sure.
Right? And it's like there's a bunch of other shit too. Like that's not only the reason I fucking hated him. There's a bunch of other stuff. It's just like that was one of the many reasons that's like the main reason I tell people, but there's a bunch of other reasons, but like that's the thing. It's like when you go through like social trauma, whether it could be a breakup, it could be a breakup with a business partner, it could be a friendship breakup. Friendship breakups arguably hurt more than relationship breakups. Like breaking up with a buddy of yours of 10 years because you guys don't see things the same could hurt you more than fucking breaking up with a girl that you were dating for fucking 2 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's hard.
It's hard because how much investment did you have with that person, and how much of your world you came from that person?
I had another reason like I was really upset when I broke up with one of my girlfriends is because I was never in love with her. I just loved I loved her differently, but like I loved her like a daughter almost. Like she was like my little princess. But like dude, this bitch would suck my dick on demand. Like drop cheese, suck my dick without like second thought, boom, right? But like she'd cook for me, clean my house, like bring me breakfast in bed, massages. Like she like loved the fuck out of me, bro. Like it wasn't the fact that she's doing these things, the fact that she loves me so much to just like want to like, dude, she helped me make millions of dollars. She helped me fucking with everything I could possibly imagine. You know, she caught me cheating a million fucking times. You know, she wanted to mother my children. But then what really fucking hurt me was like this girl was helping me like deal with like my friendship breakups. You know what I mean? Like when I broke with my side bitch, I'm just like so sad with my main girl. I'm just like, oh my God, she's like she doesn't know she's helping me with that, but she was helping me with that, you know? Or like I was cutting ties with certain people in business or in friendships. So helping with that, it's like shit, you know? It's crazy. So yeah, I mean, that's the kind of stuff, like trauma is what stops men from wanting to be social, bro. And a lot of guys that don't want to be social is because they have like some sort of, they got bullied as a kid. Because I know I got bullied a lot. Yeah. Because I was smaller than everyone. So I got
bullied as a kid too.
You know, or like, it could be like, I don't know, maybe they dealt with racism, or it could have been like, they grew up poor, so it caused some sort of weird social trauma. Yeah. Right. And like that's a big thing a lot of people have is like, they're like almost like they're classist in the sense that they feel like low class. So they don't want to be social because they don't feel like they have high self-esteem, they're worth anything, you know?
Bro.
So a lot of people are just very like mentally fucked up from their past conditioning, right? And it stops them wanting to be social. You know what I mean?
That is one of the biggest things that I think men need to realize, and something that I teach. It's like the reason that you don't go talk to women is because you don't feel like you're going to provide value to them.
It's almost like being classist. It's almost like being a racist.
Yeah,
it's like you're subconsciously racist, but not racist. You're economically racist. You're classist, but not in the way you think. Right? Like I'm classist. I walk around thinking everyone's a peasant. I'm the fucking shit. Right? But not because I'm a baller, but because my mindset is fucking elite. Because I've worked on my mindset for over fucking 10, 12 years, dude. Right? So like, that's why I think everyone's a peasant. But a lot of people walk around feeling completely inadequate, low self-esteem. Right?
And that's their everyday.
And because of that, they don't talk to people. They're not social. They don't think they have any value to provide. And they're broke. And I think because they're broke, they don't deserve women. Right? Because the media has conditioned them that way.
Yep.
The media, social media, music. Cardi B has that song, "Broke boys don't deserve no pussy," right? And you know, these guys literally walk around thinking they have no other value to provide. You know, I was explaining to my students today, like first thing in boot camp was like, look, when you date a woman, like you provide so much, man. Like you're a fucking bodyguard, especially if you're a man who's working on your purpose and your path, and especially if you're like somebody who's like even made it a little bit in life. Like you're a mentor, you're a provider, you're a protector, you're a lover. You know, you provide so much. Like, dude, I know if I fall in love with a girl, like I can do so, like outside of monetary things. Like I don't spend money on girls, bro. I really don't. Like I really don't. Like my ex-girlfriend who I got her pregnant, she had a fucking abortion. Oof. I didn't want her to have like, dude, I was considering having her keep it, dude. I almost had a fucking kid with her. She did not want to fucking have an abortion, right? But dude, I put her through therapy for a year and I fucking had a private driver for her. But besides that, like I only spend money on girls, like just my girlfriends. I can take care of them, like because I love them. They help me so fucking much in so many ways. I would not be where I'm at today, like financially and with my success in life, if I didn't have women who fucking supported me every step of the way, bro. Seriously, no chance. Dude, it's not my boys pushing me in business. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that. Bro, like I have friends around me, like guys around me that help me for sure. But like the biggest, the people that have had the biggest impact on my life when it came to my entrepreneurial career, by far was the women I was dating. By far, you know? But like, whole point I'm trying to make is, you know, a lot of like if I was broke, dude, I would have beautiful women. And when I was broke,
I was broke as shit with
when I was
girls,
broke,
bro.
When I was broke, I had beautiful women who loved me, dude. My ex-girlfriend did with her on YouTube. When I was with her, I might have looked baller, but I was kind of broke. I was very low, like I wasn't broke, but like while I was with her, I went broke. I had to move back with my parents for a bit. Ooh. She still loved me. She didn't give a fuck, right? But in the back of my head, I was like, because I loved her, I wanted to make sure I get my money up so I can take care of her and take care of myself and like move in with her. Like I just loved her so much that I wanted to be with her all the time. So I wanted to have a sick place with her. So I made sure to get my money up. So like I just was like a higher level dude, you know? And
that's
so
a huge motivating factor.
So it wasn't money that had me in the relationship. It was like the love of the relationship that made me successful in business, you know? And so like, that's why I found the game is so fucking important because, you know, like just be able to have beautiful women around you and fall in love with these women and like care for them and take care of them pushes you to be the best version of yourself, right? The same way, like if you had a kid, it'd probably motivate you even more. You'd want to take care of your kid more than your woman, right? But I always want, of course I want to take care of everyone around me. I want to take care of my family, my friends. You know, I go to dinner with my parents the other day, spent $500 on dinner, no problem. Like they get mad when I try to pay the bill, so I always sneak off and pay it, right? But then I like quickly before they're paying, I just tap my fucking iPhone, you know? But like I want to take care of the people around me all the time, dude. You know, I want to take my brother, my sister, my fucking girlfriends, right? So like that's the whole point is like you don't need to be some rich motherfucker to have a game and have a beautiful woman around you. So what would you say to the guys that think, oh, you need money, oh, Justin lives in a penthouse? I always get these fucking retarded comments, bro, on Instagram. You only get girls because you're rich. Bro. You only get girls because you have a penthouse. You only have girls. I'm like, bro, like, because dude, like I had a roommate at the beginning of last year because I couldn't afford to live on my own, to be honest, right? And he moved out. And I was like, I had no other choice to get my money up. That's why I live alone, because I had to get my money up because my roommate like angrily moved out. We got in a stupid fight. We're still best friends. But he fucking moved out, and then I had to get my money up. And that's when I started making some serious money, right? But the whole point was like, you know, I was like 2 years ago, like I almost went broke. You know, I still had I don't know, like a 400 body count or something like that. Like I don't know, like 350. You know what I mean? So
like a bunch of bodies, but not a lot of Benjamins.
I mean,
I've been there.
Dude, I remember like during COVID, bro, I was just getting by, and like, cause like lockdowns and this and that, and like the clubs were closed, and I couldn't do coach, and like I was just getting by month to month, bro. I was like borrowing money, I was in debt, right? But you know what I had, dude? I had Tinder. It was great. That shit was great. That was my therapy, dude. Just like Tinder bitches, different girlfriends, different fuck buddies, like like especially during like that time, like 2021. Like 2020, 2021, 2022, like it was just like nonstop, like girls coming in my life, right? Until like, you know what really helped me, dude, to be honest? What really helped me was quitting being vegan and hitting the gym. Like quitting being vegan and hitting the fucking gym was awesome. It was transformative as fuck. And I felt, you know what's crazy, dude? I felt like that's when I started taking myself very seriously. So I started taking business very seriously, and women started taking me much more seriously. So after that, I was like before, every girl that I fuck just wanted to use me. Bro, they didn't want anything to do with me. I was like a human dildo. They just want to use me for my fucking body and fucking dispose of me. And bro, you know how bad I wanted a girlfriend? Bro, in 2020, I was telling you about how I moved back from Mexico in October of 2020. Bro, I just wanted a girlfriend so fucking bad. And like for a year, I didn't have a girlfriend. I just wanted a girlfriend. Right? And I reconnected with my exes in summer of 2021. But before that, I just wanted a girlfriend so bad. And all these girls just wanted to use me for sex. Because I was a skinny little Indian fucking vegan. And I mean, I wasn't like baller status. I was living in a basement in my buddy's house. Right? So these girls would come over, we'd be fuck buddies, whatever. Like, you know, they'd fucking drive over and whatever. They'd get some dick. I'd fuck them good. But like, that's all I was good for. You know, until I started.
That's all the relationship, you know what I mean? Was. Yeah.
And I fucking hated it. And that's why I started like fucking hitting the gym and quitting being vegan and fucking making better money. And then now women take more seriously. Now every girl I fuck wants to date me. Right? So it's interesting how it works. So, I mean, bro, like money definitely doesn't help you necessarily get laid, but it definitely helps you keep the women around.
It helps entertain them. Like it helps facilitate.
Like you can pay for a better place. You can pay for a better lifestyle. Like, especially if you're baller status, like I was thinking about, like I could get a boat right now. I don't want a boat, but I could get a boat. I have ton of friends who have boats. I don't really want a boat. I don't really like boating, to be honest. You know, I just do it here and there because the girls like it.
Yeah.
You know, but that's the interesting thing, right? So what would you say to the guys that think, oh, you need to make all this money, you need to get rich?
I'm going to tell you a story about my client in Bali.
Sure.
We went to Finn's Beach Club, and we got a table at Finn's Beach Club. And he's like, let's get some girls to the table. So, all right, let me go get some girls. I get 3 girls. They come to the table. He's sitting there smoking his shisha, smoking his hookah, not talking to the girls, barely saying anything. I'm entertaining 2 out of the 3 girls. The one girl is sitting there bored, sitting next to him. He's not talking. They end up leaving. Okay, cool. That's fine. Go get 3 more girls. Same shit repeats. And the girls end up leaving too, because it's really hard to entertain 3 girls as one person when there's, you know, another guy sitting there not doing his fair share at the table. And he's paying for everything. He's paying for the table. He's paying for the drinks. He's paying for everybody. And then he texts me. He said, hey, let's go get some more girls. I'm like, bro, I brought you 6 fucking women and you just burned all of the fucking leads. More women is not the solution here. So for you guys that are thinking like, oh, I'm just going to go and buy women,
And bro, Finn's Beach Club is like the best club in Bali.
Bro,
right?
it's like the fucking best club in the world.
It's fucking awesome. It's so fucking sick. And you got like all these European backpackers. Like the local girls on together. The girls that go there are beautiful.
They're fucking
and
fun,
they're all party girls
and
that want dick.
Yes.
Like they're in Bali for a sexual, spiritual fucking awakening, dude.
And he's
Bali's easy mode.
fumbling these girls at the table by not engaging with them.
Dude, Bali's so fucking easy too. Like if you can't get laid in Bali, it's like you need like there's a deeper problem. There's an underlying issue, you know. So like,
bro,
that's the thing. How much was the table? Like $2-3 grand?
No, so we got one of them. It was like maybe like $800 or something like that. But still in Bali, that's a good amount of money. That's a lot of money in Bali.
Indonesia's a third world country.
Yeah,
it's an upcoming economy. It's a developing country.
$800 out there will get you a lot.
Oh yeah, dude, what the fuck?
Yeah,
dude, you can get a villa. You can like rent a mansion villa for like a week in Bali for like like a 5-bedroom for like, I don't know, what, $200 US a night or something like that.
Yeah, something like that for sure.
Cheap,
for sure.
$1,400 for the whole week.
Absolutely. That's actually real fair price.
It's probably even less.
Because people always like come in and underquote with like,
I think you get like 100 USD per night. You get a 5-bedroom like mansion villa with a pool in Bali.
Absolutely.
So per night. So like for a week, like, I mean, you guys just spent like a week's rent there.
Week's rent.
That's Airbnb prices, by the way. That's not like local signing a lease, you know? So like
Airbnb villa prices on for him to sit and smoke shisha next to beautiful girls that he just wasn't talking to. So I'll tell you this, the amount of money that you think you're going to become more confident with, when you get that money, come call me. Because
dude, more money is just made me more miserable, dude. I just work all the time. I just like spend time doing accounting and dealing with taxes and doing this shit and that shit. And I'm just like fucking, I mean, the best part is that working with clients. I love coaching. I fucking love coaching. I fucking love teaching. It's like truly what I was put on this earth to do, you know? But like running a business kind of sucks. I kind of miss being broke,
it's kind of
roaming the streets drunk with my boys, hitting on chicks and pulling random chicks and jizzing them.
Bro.
You know what I mean? That like, and don't get me wrong, I still do that without the alcohol. You know, I still do that. But it's like, it's just like running a business is just stressful, like versus doing game full time is fucking awesome.
I remember being a freshman in college and having weed and having alcohol and having food in my fridge. I was the happiest dude. I didn't need any money.
What more do you fucking need, man? You know, fuck.
Oh, bro, I was like, dude, this is a good fucking weekend. I got weed and liquor.
Bro, I'm so glad I'm sober. God. I'm so glad I'm fucking sober.
Yeah, me too.
Dude, I'm like 7 years sober now. But like it gives you a lot of clarity. But the whole point is, you know, it's just like money's great, but it's not like the end all be all. It's like not even close. Like
not even
like
close.
Bro, like money is like it's like kind of like fitness. It's like saying like you need to be super jacked to live an amazing life. It's like you should work out. Like, you should be healthy. Right? You don't want to die of fucking like heart disease from lack of physical activity, right? But like the same way you don't want to be homeless. Like you don't want to be homeless picking up chicks. You know, you got to pay your bills, you got to pay your rent, right? But you don't need to be a millionaire to go get your dick sucked like crazy.
Oh, not even close, dude. Not even close.
And I'll tell you this, like, I mean, last year I did do over 100 girls last year. But like, bro, I worked myself to the point of depression. And like, the only reason I did so many girls was because like, I need to prove to myself that like, it wasn't about proving myself. Like getting laid is not an issue, but I needed to like force myself to fuck girls in order to like not be depressed from my work, if that makes sense.
Sure, absolutely.
Because I just worked so fucking much that I was like, man, I don't want to get old. I don't want to be one of these guys that just worked his ass off in his 20s, his 30s, and now you're 40 and you never got any pussy. You never enjoyed your life. You never had fun. You never had orgies. You never got your dick sucked. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And now you're just like old and great. You have a lot of money, but you're lonely. You don't have any memories. And like, great, you're old and you have money, right? I'd rather be young and have less money, but have amazing memories that last the rest of your life.
Brother, the last thing you want to do is be old with money, wondering if this girl that is hanging out with you is only there for your money. And even worse than that is knowing that the only reason that this girl is hanging out with you is because you have money and not social skills. That's a nightmare. You're putting yourself in a prison where if you run out of money, now you lose everything around you.
Dude, I do a lot of gold digger tests with the women I date. Like a lot of gold digger tests. Like a lot. Like I can't even tell you how many. So like one really important thing is like, so first of all, I don't take a girl on a date until we've had sex. Like that's just a rule I have. So until we've had sex,
like that rule.
we don't go on a date. Like we don't go on a date. Like I don't take her to dinner. I don't take her to the movies. Like we don't go on a date. Like until she come over and we've had sex, like there's no point, right? It's just like I don't have time. I'm busy and I have all these other bitches, right? But then the thing is, so I'm seeing this one chick, right? And I keep joking. I'm like, hey, I think you should like me because I have a lot of money. She's like, and this girl's like literally a Ukrainian refugee, like beautiful, drop dead gorgeous, like stunning, but she like has a minimum wage job. And she's pointing out, she's like, what have you done? Like, we haven't even gone on a date. I'm like, didn't we go on a date? Like, didn't I take her? Like, oh, shit. Like, I'm like, shit, you're right. Like, I've only taken her to, she's like one of the girls I'm dating. I've only taken her to the club where I get like free bottle service and free access to shit. That's it. Like, free entry to the club. That was it. And like, I paid for her Uber a couple times to come over for sex in the middle of the night. But that was pretty much it. It was like a $7 Uber. 7 Canadian is like 5 USD.
7 Canadian.
For like 5 USD. You know, but
a big spender over here.
And I'm like, oh, I guess you're right. I haven't really taken you on a date.
Spender.
But it's funny because like we're at dinner, right? And I did take her on like a date like before she left. And you know, I was about to pay the bill. I'm like, hey, like you got this, right? She's like, yeah, if you want. I'm like, shit. Like that's what I think is awesome. Like it's like even though like great, like I love taking care of the people around me. Like whether I'm with a friend, whether it's you, whether a girl, one of my buddies, you know, my family, like I always like to take care of the bill. Doesn't matter who I'm with. If I respect them and love them, I like to take care of the bill. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm with a girl and I care about her, like I'll take care of it. You know, that's not fucking a gold digger, you know? But that's the thing. A lot of guys think like you have to be one and done these bitches and shit. Like you don't. Like you really, dude, my main girl I'm seeing right now, dude, like I don't take her on dates. Like she just comes over. We hang out. She does my laundry. She polishes my floors. And we hang out. We have sex. I play video games. And we just chill. That's it. We just spend time together. That's it. Because that's what a relationship is. It's just spending time with someone you care about and love. You know? It's not like a bad thing. It's not like... And if I want to go on a date, I will. If I'm bored, I'm like, let's go to the movies. I'll fucking do it. And I have like fucking unlimited credit card points. You know? So I get free fucking movies. You know? And that pays for the fucking food too. Right? I'm a little cheap fuck when I take girls on dates, bro. And I really am. Unless I'm in love with them, then I just go crazy. But that's the whole point. It's like you don't need to spend a lot of money on women. Like I literally don't spend any money on girls. You know, like if I take a girl on a date to like the movies, free for credit card points. If I take a girl to dinner,
sure.
Like I know all the cheap restaurants where it's like fucking $30 for fucking dinner for 2 people. You know, I do like Uber Eats, buy one get one free. So like you don't need to spend a lot of money on women to fucking have a lot of women in your life. You know what I mean? And it's like the other thing too is like I spend more money on myself.
Yeah,
other women aren't around.
That's priorities.
Like when other women aren't like when women aren't around, I spend more money just on dumb shit for myself. Like when girls are around, I actually spend less money because I'm paranoid of them like trying to gold dig me and shit. You know, so like, I mean, what would you say to a guy? What else would you say to guys like they're just like worried about like gold diggers and shit?
Get your social skills up. Here's the thing: if you understand when a person's lying to you, if you understand body psychology, if you understand
body language and shit, that's huge. If like the body language is massive. Like
if you can just take the time to actually learn human psychology, you will worry so much less about it because, like, information is conveyed at every point of the game. And if you don't know what it is that you're reading, you're not reading anything. And then you're going to be worried about what it is that's being portrayed. So, I mean, at the end of the day, you just got to learn social skills. Like the money is good if you can spend it with people that you know, you love, and you trust. The health is good if you can use your body in doing activities with people that you like. Like everything comes back to social skills because this couch that we're sitting on, this apartment that we're in, this equipment that we got, the lighting, everything came to fruition because more than one person had an idea and they made it a thing.
Not even just that, dude. Like everything I have in my crib, like I spent so much money on like furniture and stuff. Like that's how me and Michael met. Like he was a guy on my promo team. We didn't know each other that well. He kind of like volunteered to help me like build furniture and stuff. And I really liked him. He's just like such a fucking like good dude. And I was like, bro, I'm gonna fucking teach you a game. Fuck it.
Sure.
He's done 15 boot camps with me.
He's a good kid. He's a good kid.
Dude, when I met him, he had a 15 body count. He's got over 100. And he had
101.
He did 15 boot camps with me, bro. Like, you know what I mean? It's fucking crazy. Like, so like just the fact that, you know, he was able to provide value, you know, but we built such a good relationship and now he's like at such a high level game, right? So it all comes back to social skills, right? Like it's so important. Like, bro, I would not be where I'm at in life if I didn't have an amazing team around me and like have all these amazing people around me. Have like, have fucking, like even the way I built my business is like, I didn't just hire random people. I hired friends of mine to work with me, right? Guys who are like competent.
They see the vision. They see, you know,
they see the vision. They see where I started and where I'm at. And, you know, they just wanted to be part of that, you know, there's camaraderie with entrepreneurship and that kind of thing as well. So, you know, it's really important. Like your network truly becomes your net worth.
Absolutely.
You know, the people that you meet, like it's so important. Like it's pretty crazy. You know, it's pretty nuts. And dude, I love seeing you do cold approach. Like, you're so fucking, you're so vibrant. You're so social. Like you really are Tristan social, man. It's fucking awesome.
It feels so good. Like when I was hanging out with you and your students today, like just not to have I didn't have my glasses on when I was going out and just doing it. Like to drop the need to make a video, to drop the need to
just
like,
to do it, just doing it, just to do
just
it,
doing it, just to doing it, just to shoot the shit with your boys and fucking kind of impress them. Like, hey, watch this. I'm gonna go talk to this girl right now and kind of like,
dude, I can't wait to pip it this weekend. Thursday night, we're gonna go fucking hard. Like Wednesday night, sure we'll do it. It'll be okay because it's Latin night, Spanish night.
Sure.
But Thursday, dude, bro,
crazy.
It'll be fucking awesome. It's gonna be really good. We're gonna be out fucking late. Friday night,
bro. It's 5 a.m. right now.
I'm gonna show you the table game shit. I'm gonna show you all that stuff. Right. My birthday party Saturday's gonna be insane, dude. We have people flying in for this party, bro. Like besides all my students who flew in, like fucking, we have Luis is flying in. Luis Cheaters flying in for my birthday party. I have a couple old clients of mine that are flying in. Great guys, they're ballers, like millionaire motherfuckers. Cool dudes. Like it's fucking great, dude. It's gonna be so much fun. Yeah, dude, we should call it night. I should get to sleep.
Yeah, dude, I have
to meet the students here at 2 p.m. tomorrow.
I have a mastermind at 7 a.m.
Are you fucking kidding
that we do every week on Wednesdays. Yeah,
we're gonna call.
Yeah, it's like an hour call.
What the fuck? Michael's sleeping in your bed, dude. We gotta kick him out.
No, I'll sleep on the couch, bro.
Oh my god.
Michael plus one is sleeping on the bed.
Jesus
I'm not
Christ.
sleeping on those sheets.
Okay, Tristan, thanks for coming on the podcast, bro. Where can we find you, man?
You can find me at Tristan Social on all platforms, and you can find me in Toronto kicking it with my boy Justin here. That's
that's your Instagram's your main thing.
Instagram is my main thing. We're building out the YouTube, TikTok.
Go follow Tristan on YouTube because I saw you.
Yes. At Tristan Social, yeah.
Do me a favor. Go follow him. Check his shit out because, I mean, dude, you are fucking awesome. Like, you're cool as fuck.
I've had a great time hanging out with you, Justin.
Bro,
like,
it's just starting, man. It's just starting of our fucking friendship, dude. It's been a fucking blast. We pimping hard as fuck. Dude. Bro, I'm living my dreams right now. Pimping it. Fucking Tristan Social. It's crazy. Right?
Shooting the shit on the podcast. That's amazing.
No, just like run around in the club. Like, it's fun. We're like, bro, we're going to have a really good time, man. Like, we're going to have a really good time this weekend.
I see a lot of potential in Toronto here.
Dude, Toronto's great. You should come back anytime. Yeah. Dude, anytime you let me know in advance, you can crash my guest room.
I appreciate you.
Dude, I charge like people $2,000 a night to stay in my guest room. You should stay with me for free.
That's the power of network.
Hold me to that, bro. But yeah, sure, there's power of networking. You know? And yeah, also the power of building your own personal brand and building your social media and stuff like that. But do you have a website like people can find you?
Yeah, you go to tristansocial.com as well. Everything is under the same umbrella of Tristan Social.
Tristan Social.
Yeah.
Okay, bro. Guys, we'll see you very soon.
It's been a blast.
And I guess subscribe to Just Marc YouTube channel. Hit me up on Instagram, DrunkJustin2. And free call. Schedule a call with me, one-on-one. Free call. If you want to chat, we can chat literally one-on-one. Me and you. Deadass. One-on-one. And that's at justmarc.com. I'll see you guys very soon. Peace.